Are we seriously gonna put a working winch on this RC? How's it going, guys? Colin here with Trax RC, and today we have episode 18 in the Axial SCX10 2 upgrade series. So in last week's episode, we installed this scalar fab front bumper, and today we will be installing the RC4 drive wired winch control unit and also the RC4 drive 1/10 worn 9.5 CTI winch. So that was a mouthful. Basically, this wired winch control unit will give us control over this worn winch, and we'll be able to control the winch using our transmitter. So we'll go into more detail on these two products later on in the video when we're installing them on the car. But for now, let's open up these packages because I really want to take a look at these. Guys, taking this winch out of the package, it looks so scale. I mean, how many times have you seen a real worn winch like this? You can almost not tell the difference if this was taken at a scale photo. So included with the winch, you do obviously get the winch. You also get a bag of hardware, another bag of hardware, and also a nice worn decal sheet. It's really nice that RC4 drive went and included this decal sheet in the kit. In the worn wired winch control unit, you do get the wires that you need to install this. You get the wired winch control unit, and again, you get a worn decal sheet. So now going on to some of the details of the winch specifically, it does have an aluminum casing around it, and it does have some steel components. So another cool thing about this winch is it does have a synthetic winch rope on it. It can deadlift up to almost 7 pounds, and it can pull up to 9 pounds. So with all that being said, this winch is only $35, guys. That is a great deal. So now that we have the details of the winch out of the way, we want to show you guys the wiring. So first, we're going to take the winch, and then we're going to hook it up to this cable right here that's included with the control unit. We want to plug this in, just like that. And then we're going to take this red plug right here, and we're going to plug it into the winch port in the control unit, just like that. Then we're going to take the servo extension. We are going to plug it into the battery port of the control unit. And then this will plug simply into an auxiliary channel in the receiver. So that was kind of just a description of the wiring that we have to go through. But first, before we do any of that, we got to mount the winch up to our scalar fab bumper. And what's really nice about this bumper is it does have mounts to hold this specific winch. Alright, so we went ahead and mounted the winch to the front bumper. It was super easy. All we did was take the 4 shorter screws included with the winch. We bolted them up through the bottom of the bumper and then in through the bottom of the mount for the winch, and it holds up just fine. You will not even need to back these screws with a nut. So now that we have the winch all bolted up to the bumper, we can remove the 4 screws on the receiver box to access the receiver. Alright, so we got the receiver box opened up, and we could just pull some of these wires aside. And now we want to take this specific cable right here with the red end. We could take the white end of it and hook it up to the winch. Just like that. Then we could take the control unit, take the red lead, and then plug it into the control unit. We can then take our last cable included with the control unit, plug it into the control unit, just like that. And then we will need an extension, so we're just going to add on a servo extension that we had left over, just like that. We are going to plug this into auxiliary channel 1. Just like that. So now it's time to set up this control unit to our controller. So the first thing that we're going to want to do is obviously turn the car on. There we go. Then we're going to take our radio. We do have the DX5C. And we are going to go to aux assign right here. We're going to go to aux 1, just like that. So now we're going to choose a switch, and I kind of think switch C would be a good location for the winch control. So we're going to change this to switch C. Then we're going to keep this mode at 3 positions, cyclic at inhibit, and momentary at active. So we are done. So we can just exit out of the screen. So now that we got all that wired up, check this out, guys. We have winch control from our radio. That is pretty sweet, guys. So now the only thing really left for us to do is clean up all the wiring and to seal the receiver box back up, and then we should be done. One more thing is you're going to want to find an area to mount this control unit. We think right here would be good. So we're going to double side tape that, and we'll get back right after we're done wiring. So now that the wires are cleaned up a little bit, we are pretty much done with this install. So this RC 4-wheel drive warm winch not only looks great, but it will also give us some performance benefits. We would definitely recommend this winch for anyone who is looking to add some scale realism to their rig. So we think this build is really coming along strong. Let us know in the comments section below which upgrade you think we should get for this RC next. We still have a couple more upgrades planned, but the rest is up to you guys. Let us know what you want us to get in the comments below. So we hope that you guys enjoyed this episode of the Axial SCX10 upgrade series. We sure know we enjoyed installing this. We hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, like, share, and don't forget to subscribe. See you next time on Trax RC.